Really, it's worth that little. Sell it. Demon Breaker Crushers. Strength is increased by 748. Your attacks have a chance to increase your attack speed by 50% for 5 seconds. However, every 1 second the effect is diminished. So presumably by diminished by 10% a second. Fell Bane Shoulder Guarded Quick Blade. Okay, got a fair bit of fish there. Okay. We're done here. Let's head to Dahl. Looks like I probably won't get to do any medics today. I ended up watching a bit more One Punch Man than I intended. Intended to leave 2 episodes for tomorrow, but Mum wanted to see the rest, and oh, to be honest, so did I. It's a great series. It's a great show. Like I said, I do want to go grab that manga at some stage. There's a fair few ones I want to get. Like I want to go grab the Berserk one. Had the first issue to that. Much like One Punch Man. I think my cat got at it. He was a bit of a divil when he was a kitten. He's gotten better. He's gotten better. Also had the manga version, the manga adaptation of All You Need Is Kill. Though people might recognize that as, well, you might actually know that series, in a sense. Tom Cruise movie. Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow. That thing. I think Live, Die, Repeat was the tagline, but I've seen people referring to it as the movie title. I think I might have even seen something official like that. Regardless, you know, that Tom Cruise movie. They borrow elements from the book, but apparently the manga is much closer to the source material than the Tom Cruise movie. I don't know how close. Someone did a comparison. Like the endings are different, but beyond that, I've no idea. Like the Tom Cruise's one is much more of a happy ending, you know. And just like they have similar ideas, but I'm comparing the movie and the manga. They have similar ideas, but they handle things in similar ideas, but they go about it in different ways. The premise of Live Die Repeat is Tom Cruise gets pressured. Well, he's doing like these, you know, PR propaganda things for the war effort, and they wanted him to do one at the front, and he was trying to get out of it. He even tried to blackmail his superior. He gets forced there. He knocked out, and he just wakes up on the tarmac. He's sent off. He's put into gear that he's not told how to actually pilot, and he ends up dying. He's saved by this lady. I can't remember what she's called. She's a proper title, but some people call her the Iron Bitch. I think he sees her at some stage. The movie's starting to get foggy. But then a big beastie bleeds on him, and suddenly he's back on the tarmac again, and this keeps happening. You know, Live, Die, Repeat. And you know, he's, you know, has to figure out what's happening to him, try and stop the invasion, this kind of thing. While with the other guy, he's he wasn't like we don't know how Tom Cruise's character came to join the military, but this guy quite willingly signed up. Tom Cruise's character probably willingly signed up as well, but he like this guy had no problem going to the front line, as far as I know. He was it's actually the way he realized that he's repeating in the manga is quite different to how he did in the movie. In the manga, he realized he was repeating because according to his book, he's only on like say page 20 or whatever, but he knows what's happening like later on in the book. So he's like noticing some weird similarity, and he keeps, live, die, repeating, and eventually he figures out pretty quickly what's going on. And actually, unlike Tom Cruise's character, he reacts a lot worse to it than he does. A lot worse to it. To be honest, I kind of lost my train of thought there, because I was thinking, oh, this loading screen's taking ages. What was he even saying? But yeah, basically there are fair differences between the movies. They have similar ideas, similar things, but, well, that was weird. They have similar ideas, similar things, but they go about it differently. He's not playing the same character, he's a different guy. The Live, Die, Repeat is set, I think the jump off point is in England, and they're going to France, while the manga is set entirely within Japan. Well, actually, there's a chapter in America, but one chapter. The rest is in Japan. The main guy is Japanese. I don't think he's nearly as high ranking as Tom Cruise's character was. I think that's actually a plot point at one stage. No, not that he's not as high ranking as the guy from the movie adaptation, but his rank was. I don't want to say too much about it because of spoilers. Bad enough as is. But yeah, I like the manga. The movie isn't half bad either, but I like both of them. I would like to read the original novel they're both based off of, just to see, like the person was saying, one was closer to, like the manga was closer to the source material than the Tom Cruise movie was. I want to see how much so, Anyway, I really went on a tangent there. Basically, the point was, Christ, since I lost my train of thought, I've completely forgot what I was saying, and it's just making me babble. Basically, I got Live, Die, Repeat. The Tom Cruise is the source material for Edge of Tomorrow. There's a manga also based off it. It's apparently closer to the source material. Both are fine properties, though, and they're both fine properties. Though there are not many similarities between those two, things based off the source material. They're quite different to each other. Since I haven't read the source material, I can't comment how different they are to that. So, yeah. I still feel like I'm not forgetting to say something, but, yeah. They're both good works in their own way, and probably thinking right now, I think I prefer the manga, but, yeah. Actually, no, I'm remembering what I was saying. Gave a synopsis of, well, a bit of the synopsis, a little bit of Live, Die, Repeat. While in the other book, like, the guy, he willingly signs up for the military. He keeps he keeps having dream. Like, the book starts off, he's dying. I think the way the book starts off, the manga starts off, he's dying. This girl was standing over him, asking him a really weird question about how, she read a novel, and then it's the green, characters were at a restaurant in Japan, and they were given free green tea with their meal, and she was asking him, was that actually a thing they did? And then he wakes up, and he's in the barracks with his book. He'd fallen asleep in bed. His friend, who's higher ranked than him, is above him, and this happens twice more. He's like, there's other stuff going on, like day-to-day thing there, and the girl from his dreams turns up. She, the Iron Bitch lady from the movie, that's who the girl is in this. She has a different name. Yeah, she's a she's called different things in the manga, but I've absolutely no recollection of what she's called. And like I was saying, it's mostly set in Japan, but she's part of the American forces sent over to help the Japanese. She's American herself. That's why she was asking about the other thing. There is actually a reason for it. I know it sounds really weird out of context, but there is actually a reason for her question, and you know why it's so strange. But you would have to go read it to find out yourself. But yeah, it's and the beasties in them are quite different. The beasties in the movie they're really hard to predict, and there's huge like juggernauts on the field, the alphas. While in the manga, there's these. Wow, I don't want to say too much about all the beastie types, but the typical beastie that of the mimics is this big ball. I think a cannonball with a large mouth on it, and the cannonball is constantly floating through the air, just self-sustainably. It also fires javelin spikes from its mouth, like these huge, long, spears. It just fires them out of its mouth. They're pretty armor resistant to normal weaponry. There's the lady, and people in it wear jackets, which are these power armor exoskeletons. The girl uses using a large axe, and if you one of the characters makes a note that it's so heavy, if you misused it, you'll be torn in half by it. You have to use it right. While the only other weapon that's really effective against them is this drill thing. You have to get in close, and it will basically. Well, it's not a drill, but it got these spikes that it just blasts into them. But it's a melee weapon basically, and while it works, its issue is you only have so many spikes, then you're out of ammo. Well, the axe, it's still melee, but you don't run out of ammo. As long as you can keep swinging, you can keep killing. So yeah. They're quite different. Like I was saying, they may have similar concepts, but they handle things quite differently, even down to the beasties. So, and the character backstories and everything's quite different. They basically took the spark of it and put very different trappings around it. Maybe even changing the spark a little. So, yeah. But I do recommend both of them. They're both fine properties, in their own way. So, yeah. Well done, Palnai. And that was it. Still, it's probably credit towards some achievement. But yes, finally I made coherent sense. I'll auction those later on. Need to go make some progress on what I was planning. Okay, first and foremost, we shall head to the High Mountain. There'll be a new brawl in 7 hours. It'll be a ratty blizzard. Excuse me. Here's the tailoring quest again. I'll want to start that in a mo. I'll be doing the Dreamweaver's quests now in a second as well. Harbinger of Screams. Sorry. Harbinger? Harbinger? I think Harbinger. Sorry. Sometimes I will say a thing wrong as a kid, and it's just something that keeps going with me. I don't really, since it's never really something that's pointed out, it just kind of keeps going, Self-introspection and observations needed for self-improvement. But if you don't realize you're making a mistake, you can hardly, correct yourself. So it seems the Song of the Anvil will still work elsewhere, while this won't. It's also the Forge. Okay, fly this way. Okay. Now that I've joined the guild, I might actually be able to make some progress with the other stuff I've been trying. Might be. Okay. Wait. Huh. No, sorry folks, I just realized a good point. I'm actually going to write this down. I'm gonna have to say it at some stage. It's not a... Not a good point in a video, but just a good point, something I need to bring up with something else.
The Drugbar are assaulting Thunder Totem, and too many of my forces have been drawn off to engage with the Legion. Can you assist us, champion?
Second. Just need to make a point on the thing. Alright, there's a guy having a fever over here. I need to find them, and I need to treat it. Okay, just having the field packs. Yeah, I was right. I was right before. Suffering from a fever. If you know how to treat a fever, you'll know how to heal her. Treat the patient's fever. You're mounted. I prefer when they auto dismount. Yes, this is how you treat a fever, by blue flames! Thanks! You owe me your life. Eternal servitude. Having successfully healed the fevered explorer, a promise is given to send a message to Dalaran and let Olisara know of your sacrifice and sacrifice to find the explorer and of your gentle hand during the healing process. 5 first aid skill. I'll now be... Once I get... Actually, I'll probably be able to get the stabilized one now in, at some stage. Also, I'll do the quest here while I'm here. May as well get it out of my log. Taking up plenty of space as is. Die.
We don't know how to counter them. Please, stop this madness.
How can you defeat me when I control the wilds? Easily. That is the only correct answer. Also, actually, she counted towards the world quest. You know, fuck it, I'll do it while I'm here.
High mountain stands.
Oh, poor stag. Hexagon. You've done the Skyhorn a great service, Palnai.
Together, we are High Mountain.
Skyhorn Emissary. So anyway, should get extra quart from humanoids now. Every so often, anyway. Also, I now just get runic catgut for killing cats, I assume. So I guess there is bonus benefit in killing them for me. Well, made some progress there. I'd actually have plenty of runic catgut if I'd had it while I was doing that archaeology. Remember how many of those I had to kill off? Yeah.
It's too far away.
What's this? A corrupting presence. Haste and miss chance. We'll get him. Oh, Commander. We just saw Commander. Granted assistance.
The harpies of these mountains lost any respect they had for life. Now they practice their dark rituals, no matter who it hurts.
I'm gonna just focus on doing what I'm doing. I'll get back to doing the PvP stuff later on. Remove all. Yes. I can't believe how many videos I have. I really can't believe how many videos I have. Like, as it stands, I'm on my second day and a fair bit into it. And, you know, by the time this is released, I could be, you know, much further in, you know? Like, I could have 7-day thing. Now, that would be asking for a lot. I worked out how much I would have to record for. But I've already, you know, 2 of the days done. And I have plenty more to do, so what's another 5? Certainly, if I keep getting distracted with older content and not getting the newer stuff done, certainly going to drag it out. Which isn't my intent, it's just something that happens. Because I was like, oh, I want to get this done, and then I end up spending much longer there than I ever intended. I don't know why she has, you know, lines that aren't spoken like that. Because sometimes she, you know, they are spoken, and other times they aren't. Like, what's going on? Dream Warden. Green Dragonflight. Here's you. Some crazed owl beast. Yeah, crazed owl beast. To be honest, I'm not sure if I've ever seen many. There we go. Finally, we're back. I'm not sure if I've. And this is a Shaw model. I'm not sure if I've seen many owl beasts that haven't been crazed, in all honesty. Interestingly enough, it's classed as a demon. Sadly, can't stun it. But we got help. Okay. Not sure what's with random horn, but sure. Get it. There we go. Got 5 Blood of Sagaris and 275 Warden and Dreamweaver rep. Nice. Shao Saman. I fought him before, he's pretty easy. We'll also get the bacon this time around. It's kind of weird that the druids would approve of me, you know, getting bacon. I suppose even druids approve of bacon. Thus is the power of bacon. Power of whatever these once restrained has left its mark. Harbinger of Nightmare. Seems he's... Here he is. Some Madden Druid. Thorny Entanglement Judgment. Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Why is he being thornily entangled? So Nightmare Seeds. Oh no, whatever will I do? Nightmare Seeds. Nightmare Spores. Snared. Can I stun him? Nah, he's immune. He really likes bear form. It's bloody tanky. Damn it, I should have saved that for when I pop this. Okay, come on. Get him. Okay, I think I'm gonna actually have to stop now in a second. But, I'll kill him first. And there he's done. Okay, just gonna hover over here while I go AFK. Back in a sec. Oh, well, folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, well, folks, sorry for that abrupt ending there. Just think I kind of need to edit something there. Need to see. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's continue. Let's get shite done. Okay. Let's have a bacon. Should be on one of these islands. No, wait. It's this guy. Well-fed bear. Huh. Marcus and Ted. Or was it? It's Marius. There we go.
Speak quickly.
Excuse me. We've already done this one, so no interest. And he's got demon armor. Blech. My warlock doesn't have demon armor. They don't have access to it anymore. They used to, but not anymore.
There are many noble spirits that walk the land of the living, but Lord Ravencrest's cursed followers are beyond redemption. You'd best defeat them before they rally and attack Britain's broken force.
I don't know why we're kicking butts. I don't know what what random Kodari tomes that have somehow survived the weathering. The weather. What that does. Ballista. The wind glyphs are they're what do you call it? Already tagged by someone else, so I can't deal with them myself and get any real bonus. Ah, it's the Legion Fall Commander thing. Okay. Already on 62%. Nice. So why are you so coherent? I can't remember his storyline at all. It's been quite a while back. He didn't stand a chance. Also,
Rally to me, soldiers! No matter the foes we face, Black Rookhold shall not fall!
I'm so used to fighting in WoD stuff. I'm just not used to enemies being able to put up a fight. Trying to work out, what part's meant to be what in the dungeon. And that's nothing in the dungeon. Okay, down we go. And here's a weapon rack. Okay, up to 92%. There was a fair few guys down there, but they've been quite thoroughly dealt with.
You're too late.
Yeah, can't take that myself. We'll kill you. They're also doing the sword mark quests.
Spirit's forces have been weakened. For now. And what is dead ever truly die.
We're not doing Cthulhu, don't worry. Hello folks, and I'm back. You know how there was, like, I was saying there's the restrictions on the guild stuff, like that wanted me to cover guild chat. I was realizing something. You know, like guild parties, guild raids will make that awkward. And similar to what's making that awkward is that quick join thing over in social, because there's no way for me to turn that off. So I'm not really. So I have to keep cutting, because someone quite fairly wants to, go do, like they want to go do a mythic run or something. I have to keep cutting my footage every time they go sign up for a group or whatever, because I'm trying not to keep their names in videos. But guild runs and whatnot would make that an issue. Would be awkward with that. So yeah, like it was just like it'll be something that'll be hashed out later on. It was just a temporary idea thing. I'm thinking. Actually, that guy's really making me think of some like necromorph. Just the way he has faces. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway, and that's what I'm hoping. Oh, back in a sec. Hey folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Also, 10 Blackrock ore sold. Someone just whispered me, and since it's kind of up in the air about the name thing, just want to play it safe. Oh, there's a reliquary encampment over here. Alright. I'll be working on the... I'm still going to keep working on these... the archaeology things. Just have to wait, to, not this Wednesday, next Wednesday, till a new one pops up. So it's going to be a while. I'm going to try and do all of them. Just, take a bit. Don't think you can get repeats. Be weird if you could. Their trade chat's talking about weird shit. It's talking about Brexit and something about Poland's political climate. Alright then. I have a feeling that the walking corpse should be classified as undead, Just gonna go out on a limb there. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. And... yeah. Stun. Oh, wait. While they may look undead, they aren't classified as undead. There we go. Midnight Sun. I swear I've heard something like that before. Malcador. Again, sounds like a familiar name. There we go. Let's head over here. I know I've gotten all, all for this, but I want to do as many of these as I can. Okay. Oh, there's the guild. Didn't think I would start off at exalted. I figured I would be a bit low, but apparently no. Dreamweavers.
The island of Gloaming Reef is the site of a constant battle between Murloc and Makrura. At times, one side gains an advantage, and we have to step in to keep the struggle going.
Okay,